Feed at 5. Now, here's Jones.
Hey guys, welcome back to Feed at 5. I'm here with your featured Friday guest, Doug Barnett. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Now, Doug here is the co-president of the York Runners Club.
York Road Runners Club, correct.
York Road Runners Club. So tell us a little bit about the club and how it started.
York Road Runners Club started back in the early 70s. A bunch of runners got together and formed a club, started putting runs together. Very family-oriented type club, so we really inspire the young people and the families to get out and run with us.
That's excellent. So about 40 years then.
Absolutely, Yep.
Yeah. So what events do you guys have coming up or throughout the year?
Probably our biggest event is our York Road Runners Winter Series. We do 8 races throughout the winter of different lengths. Our last event is this weekend at Indian Rock Dam School, so that's probably one of the biggest events that we do as far as a club goes.
Excellent. So how long have you been involved in the club?
I guess I got started in the club in 1982, 83. Went to a local 5K race and heard people talking about the York Road Runners Club and thought it would be something very interesting to get into, get to involve. So been a runner with the club since 82.
Wow. Yeah, I've done a 5K. That's about the farthest I've gone in races. I don't know if you're familiar with the turkey trot.
I am.
I've done that twice. But I just can't bring myself to do like a half marathon because that seems pretty long. And when I was training, I did about I do like 7 miles a day, stuff like that. So have you done a half marathon?
Well, never say never, because I said I'd never do a marathon and I started out doing half marathons. I've done quite a few and I've done 9 marathons.
Wow, that takes some perseverance.
Some dedication, yeah.
Definitely some dedication. So I don't know if you know this, but speaking of dedication, this is our 200th episode.
Wow, congrats.
And you happen to be on it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So in that theme, our hashtag of the day for today is Run Your Heart Out. And that's sponsored by Penn State York. Have a look. Alright guys, we're back with Doug. So basically, how can our viewers and myself even get involved?
The best way to get involved is really jump on our website, York Road Runners Club. Our member application is on there, or any one of our local events. We usually have applications there, and just sign up. The membership fee is very small, and just start coming out to the events.
Really cool. What is the website, the name of it right now?
York Road Runners Club.
York Road Runners Club. Couldn't be easier. There you go. So where does the Will Run for Beer come into play? Because I've been hearing a lot about that.
Sure, no problem. Will Run for Beer is a separate group of guys and gals. We kind of just got together. It's about 30 runners who love to run and love to brew and drink beer. So it's an informal club. We meet twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays in York, and usually someplace on the weekends to do some long runs. So it's just a group of people who just love to run and drink some beer.
Yeah, I mean, 2 fun things. Does the carbs in the beer help the runners?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
Is that a myth that you have to carb up the night before a big run, like pasta and that stuff?
Based on my experience before a marathon, I always do a pizza or spaghetti the night before, just to kind of get that full filling in your body and kind of get the carbs for the next day. A 5K or a half marathon, you definitely wouldn't have to carb load quite as much, but definitely for a marathon.
All right, so those of you who might want to get involved out there, what are the requirements to join the club?
There's really no requirements to join the club. Like I said, you just jump on the website. The membership fee is very small. We give a discount for the families. If you have mom and dad and the kids, they pay one rate and that's it. So there's really no requirements to be a club member.
Excellent. Do they participate in different races based on age group?
What they'll normally do is there'll be age rated awards for the members. So a smaller or a younger individual would get a trophy for like 13 and under.
Okay, so all one race and then individual awards.
Exactly.
Excellent. All right, guys, thanks for stopping on by. Thanks for being here, Doug.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Okay, guys, we'll see you next week, but until then, stay loud.